All right, so we have Jerome Yates, Gershon the Gnome, Lord Silva, and Orgoth the Relentless.
You may call me Captain Crunch or
You
Treasure Quest.
Captain. Why Captain Crunch?
Because my crew calls me Treasure Quest, but those who don't know me call me Captain Crunch. So I be crunching and they blood.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So this is where we're going to start off. You guys awake in a village.
In a base?
In a village. Each of you guys awake in a village, a different village. So you guys are not all together at once.
All right.
Who wants to go first?
I'll roll my perception then.
You're gonna just roll your perception. You're not gonna get out of the bed or anything like that. Just roll perception.
Roll perception, smelling the air, smelling the possible blood around.
Okay, so you want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you wake up in a village. You wake up in a tavern. Let's say that, and around you are a bunch of women. Your typical wake up, and like a pint of like a good pint of blood. Not even that like that fine blood. It's the kind that you serenade the vampire ladies with.
Oh yeah. We court ourselves in baths with it. Glorious.
But give me a perception. Give me a constitution roll to see if you have a hangover.
Constitution roll, right?
Because you were partying. You were partying hard.
The blood does get to me, especially that sweet blood. 11.
Oh yeah, you hung over, bud. You don't even remember how you got to this tavern.
I hear a ringing in my noise. Cursed blood.
Okay. So, as you leave out of the tavern, because I'm pretty sure you're just gonna get dressed and head out.
I downed that pint of blood.
Yeah. Oh no, I was gonna make you take it with you.
Oh, even better.
You're gonna walk down the street like a drunk, just like taking sips of blood.
Yeah.
So the air here is really sweet, right?
Mm-hmm.
But from what you notice, that you're under a white sun, even though our sun is white regardless. But it's like a brighter white.
My ancestors used to die to the sun. How much we've evolved since then. Oh then, with cursed planet am I on? Anyone around I can like just give them a quick little silver, and
there are these people gathering around like a bounty board, right? And on the bounty board it says town meeting. And it shows like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna go to the town meeting?
I do. I drink some more of my blood. I put my hood on. I head towards it. And my glasses.
We're going to go. I'm going to roll a d6. Who wants to go next? Not everybody volunteered once.
I'll go next.
All right. Okay.
But remember, I'm a nomad, so I have to come in from somewhere.
So you wander out of the cave system, essentially.
Yeah, that works.
And the air here is sweet. And you're also under a really bright white sun.
Uh-huh.
And you see these people crowding around. I take that back. You don't see people crowding around a post. You see people in fear.
500 square feet with 13.
Right? So this little girl is just crying, like crying her eyes out in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Do you go up there and talk to her, or you just like leave her to her business?
As a nomad I am, I proceed to ignore and go on with my business. That is part of life, death and destruction.
Oh, well, shit. So as you since you just walk by her,
Yes, I essentially walk by her. Yeah.
okay, as you start your journey to go outside of the village, you see like this little old lady sitting on a porch, and she waves at you, old young sir, young sir.
I proceed and ask, "What does thy want?"
You can't leave the village through the forest. You're heading into a forest, by the way.
Okay.
No one survives leaving through the forest. This forest is cursed.
Curse, you say? My
Yeah.
my magic identifies all. It's impossible.
You have magic identification?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's why I said. That's why I said impossible, homie.
It's not impossible. This forest actually is cursed.
Shut up. Go ahead.
She looks at you and says, anything that enters the forest comes back dead, or not at all. So be careful on your travels.
Why does my life have any meaning to you?
As she starts loading her pipe, and she lights
Pothead.
it, she goes, not a dime, but there's always room for free advice.
I squint and I just walk away.
So, are you going to walk into the forest, or
Let's
actually
walk
give me
through.
a perception roll?
Which one?
Perception.
Perception. Okay. Sorry. Still new to this. Forgive me.
It's
Perception.
cool.
Were you?
You are new booty to the podcast. To
Sorry.
D&D.
In your skills, where it says perception, it should have a plus or a negative or a zero stat. So you roll a d20.
Oh, okay. The one that says passive perception.
No, passive perception. If you don't want to roll, you can just use passive perception.
Oh, because I don't have a perception thingy on me. That's why.
In skills?
It just says. Yeah. It just says. Yeah. Mine doesn't have that. It just says passive perception on me.
Just use your passive perception. We'll have to fix it later.
Okay. Sorry. It's an 11.
Okay. So you don't see it. Well, actually, I take it back. You do see it. Because it's 11 in this early game.
Okay. I don't roll a d20, right? No.
No, you don't have to roll the d20.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
But you see a group of people standing around a billboard, right? A bounty board.
Yeah.
And on this bounty board, there is a bounty for these frogs.
Frog. Okay.
And do you pick up the bounty for the frogs, or you just leave it there? They're offering 5 copper pieces per frog. And there's like a group of 4.
I put my hand in my pocket and see my coin is low.
Your coin is extremely low.
Yeah, my coin is extremely low. So I rip it off and I take it and I begin to read it.
It tells you to report to City Hall to accept the bounty.
I put my hood on and head towards City Hall.
Okay. Who wants to go next? No,
Go,
everybody
Kel.
say anything.
Go, Kale.
Hello.
Yes. You want to take the you want to go now?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So you awake, Jerome, you awake in the stable, right? You can tell last night was a wild night, right? You
Yes,
wake, you wake up with a troll girl, a tiefling girl, and a centaur.
Like I said, troll girl. Oh my. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Sorry.
as I see. Just smirk to myself and dust myself off a bit. Stand up. See the horses are all in order. I try to stumble my way out of the stable, still kind of maybe feel a little hungover. Just a little bit.
As you leave the stables, the sheriff comes up to you and looks at you and he says, "You look like an adventurer. By any means, would you like to make some coin?"
Kind of take a moment, shocked that the sheriff just walked up to me. I kind of inhale a bit, stare at him, exhale. Sure, I'm always up for a bit of coin. What do you have in mind, sir?
There are some bandits in the mine that I need to take care of. And I'll pay you 20 copper pieces to help me out.
20 copper. That does seem a bit on the low end, sir.
Well, they're
50
not.
maybe?
Give me a perception. Give me a persuasion.
Persuasion roll. All right. I will use the new cloudy orange die. So let's see. That is persuasion. Dungeon dice roll. That is a what?
Mm-hmm. You got a 1?
No, I said what?
Persuasion?
Okay. So I have expertise in that. So that shit is doubled. Plus my modifier. So 6, 12. My modifier is 5. So 17.
Jesus.
Dude.
So he goes, yeah, you're right. 75.
Sir, I give him a bow. I am at your service. Where might this place be?
He takes you, he goes, he looks in the stable, and then he just goes right this way. And he like gets you on. He has like 2 horses ready to go.
Oh. I hop on the horse. I wave my hand forward. Lead the way, good sir.
You guys start to trot off north to the stable. I mean, to the mines. As you're trotting, you see a man in a. You see a dragon in a hood.
Well, isn't that quite strange?
Yes, the dragon doesn't notice you because he's too busy like walking past this little girl sitting in the street.
Oh shit, it's me.
No.
I mean, Gearsol,
Yes.
what are you? Are you ready for your turn?
I am ready, and remember my background is Raw Spacer.
Okay, but we'll deal with that in a bit. So you wake up in a tinkerer shop with some little girl picking you up, saying, "Mommy, mommy, I want this one."
No, no, no. Get off me, little girl.
Just gets you, little girl, off of you. The little girl screams and runs out of the room in terror.
Yeah,
And
your mama taught you better.
Wow. And the tinkerer looks at you. Oh, I thought you were a toy. I'm so sorry.
Toy. Fuck off, old man.
He looks at you. You want to say that again?
Zit. I walk out the shop.
As you are walking out of the shop, give me a perception roll, Gnome.
So I got a 14 on my perception.
So
And
you
I-
see. Mhm.
so the skill is 5. So do I add those together?
What is 5?
My skill on perception.
Yeah, you add that to your perception roll.
So 19.
Okay. So you see this guy drinking out of like this flat. It looks like a gourd. Like, you know, like those big wine bottles look like?
Okay.
You see him just chugging it, but it doesn't look like wine.
Intrigue. Is that blood? Nah.
Yes, yeah. From what you can act the man if it's blood, but you do see the man walk into City Hall.
Ooh, what would you ask?
Yeah. Too dark to be wine. And
It
I
is.
don't ask him. Bzz, bzz.
Are you going to follow him into City Hall?
And in the pursuit, in the pursuit, screw it. I want the information. I guess I'll follow him.
Okay. So this is how we're going to break up from what's going to happen now. We're going to do it City Hall first, and then we're going to go into the caverns.
Hi.
So what's happening in City Hall? The mayor of this village is frantically throwing a town meeting,
Mhm.
and the people, the villagers, are heated, like angry, heated, and they demand, "We demand, mayor, that you do something about these missing people." Every time the sun goes down and the forest fog rolls in, people go missing. So we need to send someone into the forest to find out why our kids are going missing, or why the people are going missing, not just kids.
Can I stand up and talk?
Hmm?
Can I stand up and talk? From my
Yeah.
I guess. I stand up and I say, pathetic humans, always needing some form of help and advantage. Granted, you're in the grace of a grand pirate lord, and I drink some more from my cup. I'll help with thy problem. I only ask for a few coins and might take of whatever I like, including your blood if I acquire it.
Like the mayor puts his hand on his neck, like to like like people cover their neck not to get bit.
Yeah. I said, don't worry, fool. I will turn you into one of me. Wouldn't bring this curse on you.
And he
Okay.
goes, the mayor looks at you. Would 100 copper pieces suffice?
I drink more from my cup. Real quick. Hold on. I'm drinking. Still drinking. I'm drinking. I guess.
You guess? All right. So you're gonna accept the job for 100 copper pieces.
I.
The mayor looks in the crowd. Does anyone else want to accept mission? Anyone else?
Bzz, bzz. I shall accept the mission.
Well, wait, what was that?
I look over. I look around. No creature standing.
Here.
Ah!
Bloody little thing.
Put a bell on that thing. Whose toy is this?
Bzz. I'll kick you in the grapes, old man. Bzz.
Foul toy.
Who are you calling a toy? I don't know.
Oh. I've never seen your kind before.
I'm
Okay,
on a
Okay, robot toy. You can accept the mission. Just stop being creepy.
accept it. Call me a toy again. I'll twist them off.
Anyone else? You, sir. You dragon, sir. In the hood?
What do you want?
Will you accept this task?
I'm already on another mission. Do not waste my time.
You I smell the smell of brimstone in the area. There's a dragon.
Says the coward that runs from his life.
Oh,
Oh shit!
got him.
All blood you ever have. I know what your species tastes like. Very bitter. Not sweet at all. Not
I've
even
killed
worth it.
millions of you before. You nothing but the decapitated dust.
Ah.
Quite like you. It's entertaining for a creature that's supposed to have superior intellect.
Well, I don't smell or eat either of you, so. Huh.
Is that one of the Knife Clan? What a joke.
Oh yeah, you guys wouldn't know that. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, because we're like very perceptive and shit. Yeah, sorry.
It gets its close at you.
Yeah.
I say, come, gnome. What is my Leave the smell of brimstone alone.
Excuse me. So, into the caverns we go. As you approach the caverns, Jerome, the horses begin to get scared. No, not scared, scared.
Hmm.
As you look at the ground, there's claw marks, deep claw marks.
I had to squint my eyes at the claw marks and look up ahead at the cave. Sheriff, the sheriff is with me, correct?
Yeah.
Sheriff, what pray tell are we going to go take care of again?
Bandits.
Bandits, you say?
Yes.
Kind of twist my mouth at that a bit and go, well, whatever you say. Lead on, sir, lead on. Give him a smile.
As you guys have to dismount from the horses to go into the cavern. And the sheriff lights a giant torch. Well, just a normal torch, my bad. And as you guys descend into this cave, give me a perception roll.
Anybody or?
No, Jerome, sorry.
Oh, okay. No, so you're good. You're good.
Please be good. That's a 15.
Okay. You know, you've been around, Jerome. So you would know the smell of like fresh blood and like old blood. This is the smell of fresh blood. So So essentially, this cave is starting to reek of death.
I kind of wrinkle my nose a bit and look ahead at the sheriff. Best keep that torch ahead of you. We may have some trouble ahead. The smell of blood is in the air. I kind of keep my hand close to my rapier as we continue on.
As you guys continue on to the cave, through the cave, the torch goes out. And now there's nothing but darkness in this cave.
Good.
They were all together, right?
No.
No, okay.
With the sheriff.
Okay,
I
go
hope
ahead.
you got a quick fix for that, sheriff, because fuck it. Let's see. I believe I actually have torches. I light one of my torches as quickly as I can.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. Oh, my companion app. Boop. Boop.
Let's start working on that torch of yours, sheriff. Because I can't see shit either.
As you give me another perception roll.
That is a 19. Oh, thank God.
The sheriff isn't there.
Sheriff? Sheriff?
As you notice, as you light your torch, you look behind you and the sheriff is nowhere to be found.
Oh, man.
But you start to hear a like clicking and hissing.
My eyes widen a bit as I raise my torch up and look around me and draw my rapier.
Okay,
This doesn't sound good.
I'm sending it to the chat right now. You run into this thing.
Oh, God.
Oh.
I love how I can't see it because I have to install the Google version. Oh, no, wait. Scratch. Maybe this will work better.
You too?
Click the image. I think if you click the image, it should take you to the. Oh wait, no, I want you to download the app. What are you sending, bro?
Yeah.
It wants me to
I already
download
have it.
Google
It's a
version.
process.
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
I got
Okay,
it. I
man,
got
I'm
it.
sorry.
I'll screenshot. I got it right here.
Okay. Thank you.
Because I have the app, so it's fine. I'll screenshot. It's fine.
iPhone superior.
Ew. Qué asco.
Yeah.
All right, it's there. Go ahead, guys.
I take a step back as I see this thing.
Let's us roll our initiatives.
Oh, God. Well, this is over in the first round.
God damn.
I have to see nothing more than that. I got a that is a 15 plus 3, so
Okay.
18.
You go first. I got an 11.
How far away from
It is It is actually 2 squares away from you, so 10 feet.
I am going to fucking
Flee, bro. Just
I'm gonna
just
fucking
flee, bro.
run. I'm running. I'm gonna fucking take the dash action in the opposite fucking direction. So let's see. My fucking walk speed is 30, so I'm going 60 feet in the opposite direction.
Nice.
Okay. As you jack, As you dash away, another one ambushes you from the front. Well, two more ambush you from the front.
Well, shit, I can't do anything else. I just dashed, so my turn ends.
Okay, my turn. So the first one walks up behind you. Well, essentially tries to close the gap. It since you dashed 60 feet. And then the second one walks up to you to take a swipe with its claws. So let me roll the hit. That's it. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah, that's my AC.
Yeah, 14 hit your AC. Okay, I will hit you for 4 damage.
Okay. I'm bleeding pretty bad.
I am going to take my second attack, which is the bite. Does 9 hit?
No.
Okay. And then my final one with the claws. 14 hits, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you take another 4 damage. And then for the second one, because there was 3, he is going to swipe at you with his claws. Nat 20.
Because I'm already incapacitated and no one else is around me and you attack me, I go negative, I'm dead. So
Okay, so
Yeah.
as you die, right, you re-wake up in the stable, surrounded by the same women that you were woke up with the first time.
Groundhog Day. Damn.
especially after that worm. Stretch a bit. Look at the ladies. Excuse me, ladies. I'll have to catch you another time. I need to relieve myself. Get up out the hay and head out the stable.
And once again, as you leave the stable, the sheriff, you look like a mighty strong adventurer. Would you like to make some coin?
I give him a look. How much?
75?
That seems a good suit, sir. What kind of work is it?
We're hunting some bandits.
Bandits, you say?
Yes.
Are you positive?
Yes, I'm positive. Why would I not be positive it's bandits? I am the sheriff of this town.
I give him a look up and down. I look at his badge. I tap it a little bit. Looks real enough, I guess. 75 still does seem a bit steep. Seem a bit low, sir. Might we go 125?
You seem like a reasonable soul, so yes.
Well, that sounds about right. Please, I wave my hand. Lead on, sir.
So he leads you back to 2 horses, and you guys start trotting towards the mine. Now for the forest dwelling people.
Alright. So I got a question real quick.
Yes.
So I have what's known as a bad background so I can do certain things without getting like in trouble or caught and stuff. So can I like take my little gnome friend to a shop and then just start stealing shit? Because it says the bad reputation background. No matter where I go, people are afraid of me due to my reputation. When I'm in civilian settlements, I can get away with minor criminal offenses such as refusing to pay for food or breaking down doors at local shops. Most people will not report my activity to the authorities.
I will say yes until we go into space.
Yeah, to start like killing people, kind of situation. Basically. I think, come now, gnome. We'll have the finest of equipment for tonight, and we will pay a thing. No one would dare.
Let's do it.
Lord. Towards the shop. Well, would you like some shiny new equipment for yourself, eh?
Yeah, take a shot.
As you guys approach the shop, it is closed and run down.
That'll be about 5.
I break the door open.
There's nothing in the shop. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'll have to be at work at 5.
A pathetic little house. Pathetic little village. No wonder why they only paid me 100.
As you guys approach head towards the forest.
Mm-hmm. Well, I thought it'd be better to wait till nighttime because they said something about nighttime happening. Or about the
That's
people.
gonna get off.
Oh, yeah.
As you talking about like the nighttime fog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just start heading toward the forest.
Yeah. I was able to go pass the time. Let us drink. Do you like oil, gnome? Or do you like actual ale? Or blood?
I don't need to eat. Eat, drink, or breathe.
No must need to. It's for the pleasure of it all, eh?
Yes, I'll never know how anything tastes. Smell of anything. But on the good side, I'll live most life forms.
As you guys sit and drink, be merry,
Mm-hmm.
night falls and the fog rolls in.
Ooh.
And as the fog rolls in, you hear hissing and clicking. And as you look out of the door, or out of the window, essentially, you see the same thing. You see those same creatures that are attacking Jerome.
The swallow. Okay, well then.
Starts clawing at the door and the windows to get in.
Dumb creature.
What do you guys do?
Hideous creature. Shall we let them in, or shall we wait and see?
Let it in and jump it, or keep it out.
We'll let one in at a time. We'll bleed it dry and find out what it's needed.
Let's destroy it.
Okay, roll initiatives.
All right. 21.
9. So I'll go. I'm sure I'm going last.
I got 12.
Nice.
Okay. What do
It's only one, right?
for now? Yes.
For now. Okay. Well, we open the door casually, but without being in front of it, so that it hopes it comes inside, and then I'll smack it with my vampiric bite.
So roll damage to smack with vampire bite.
Yeah. Damage or just
I mean, you gotta roll to hit me.
yeah. So 15 total.
16.
15. Yeah.
Okay, that hits.
All right. D4 plus 3. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Oh no, it's the gnome's turn.
All right. So after I see him engaging with the straw, I'm gonna close the door behind us and lock it to make sure nothing else comes in behind us. And then I want to hit it with my soul knife.
Ooh.
Roll damage. Roll the hit.
Does 12 hit?
No, that armor class is literally 12, so you scrape off of it.
Damn. All right.
So it's now my turn. So I'm going to hit the gnome that hit me. So does a 16 hit?
Shit.
Damn. Oh, you said 16? No,
16 does not hit gnome.
16 does not hit gnome.
Nice. Ooh.
So okay, 16 doesn't hit. Going to attack the gnome again. The 17 hit.
17 scrapes the gnome.
So your AC is 17.
Yes.
Okay. We got one more attack. Okay, that's 14. It doesn't hit. It is now,
Puffed out his chest. It's just, ugh.
No.
it is now the vampire's turn. As you guys hear more scraping against the door. It's like
Yeah. I do like a small vampiric screech and lick the side of my lips for my blood. You don't taste that well, but you'll do for tonight. 21 again. Let's fucking go, dude.
okay.
Oh! It's a crit margin of 4. So it's 7 total. Oh, so
7 damage.
are we doing the crit thingy?
Is it a natural 20?
The natural 4, not nat 20. Oh, sorry, it needs to be on the hit, correct? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my bad. So 7 total.
Okay. Gnome, what do you do?
All right, this time. Oh wait, so where is it exactly between in the building with me and Isaac? Like between me and Isaac?
It's in between you.
So Isaac is directly behind it.
No, it's in front of Isaac. Isaac.
I jumped in front to take a nice gash from its chest with my claws, and proceeded to lick it directly after. So I'm in front of it.
All right, so
Directly in front of
you did a thing.
Hmm?
So it's you in front of me, and then the thrall.
Yeah.
All right. Um, I'm going to move in front of Isaac. In front of.
Silva.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, in front of Silva. I mean, Captain Crunchy, and I'm
Mhm.
going to use acid spray. So I'm going to use 2 of my PSI, and I'm going to spray. Use 2d6s to determine the. Yeah, I'm going to roll 2d6 as a reaction when you take a piercing or something. Oh. Never mind. I can't do that. So instead, I'm going to do corrosive touch.
Wait,
As
why
an,
can't
huh?
you, why can't you do that one? Just curious. So I can, if I need to get out the way or anything.
Yeah, you need to get out. You need to get out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think I'll just get out the way then. That's cool.
Oh no, it's good. I'm gonna use corrosive touch instead. As an action, you deliver a touch of acid to one creature within your reach. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw, taking 1d10 acid damage per PSI point spent on a failed save, or half as much on a successful save.
Nice.
Okay, what's your spell save?
My spell save is actually 15.
I got 70. I got 17. My turn. I am going to attack Silva. Does 18 hit Silva?
18 I.
Okay. 1d4. Oh, I'm a d4 stuck. You take 5 damage.
Shit. Alright.
And then I'm going to attack you again. Okay, does 14 hit?
Scrapes me.
So you're on. Okay. Is your AC 14?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, just 15 hits.
Yeah.
Okay. So I missed one, hit one. I missed one, hit twice. You take another 5.
How much?
Huh?
How much?
5.
Alright, well, I'm down.
You're down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As that happens, the door starts to splinter. You can see claws coming out. It is your turn to make a saving throw.
How many
Oh.
enemies are, what number do I have to hit?
Above a 10.
13.
Okay, cool. It is now your turn, Gnome.
All right.
Are you going to try to aid your companion or defend him?
Yes. I am now going to. I'm gonna use one more PSI to use Venom Strike.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, you create a poison field that targets one creature you see within 30 feet of you. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed throw, it takes 1d6 poison damage per PSI spent, and it's poisoned until the end of your next turn. On a success, it takes half as much and isn't poisoned.
Okay, I got another 17. So how much damage? I'll take half. So
let me roll a d6. Oh, here we go. What's half of 5? Like 2.5?
2, round it down. So I just take 2. Or I'll take 3 and round it up. So I'll take 3 damage. And for my attack, I'm going to hit the man who's down. Do I roll for advantage when the character is down?
I want to say yes because he's defenseless.
Okay, so that's a 17. And
Okay.
then,
Well, then I'm gonna die then.
is that a kill? I mean,
Well, I'm down, and you just hit a 17. Yeah, I'm dead.
okay. So you awaken again in the same room with all these women around you, and your gore blood.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Hi. Bloody hell. It was a nice night. I lick one of the girls real quick. Mm.
She gets like that shiver,
Yeah.
when you like to shiver up the spine.
Mm-hmm.
She gets one of those shivers.
When the other ones, I actually do take a nibble from their neck, and I feast real quick.
I have a correction to that rule.
Huh?
Oh, never mind. Let's continue. We'll
Okay.
talk later.
It's on you, Gnome.
All right.
Oh, actually, Gnome, give me a perception roll.
Can I use my passive wisdom?
Passive perception?
Yes.
Yes.
15.
You've seen people die before.
Okay. And my companion, no. Damn.
The way he died is not the same. He turned into like you've even seen vampires die. They turn to like they turn to a black dust.
Yeah, it's not just
He
some.
kind of just faded away.
Ghost?
Yeah. And now you see the image of the thrall flicker.
Must
Now,
be in my processing.
it is on you, kindly sir.
I'm looking around kind of stunned real quick. Can I make a perception roll to see what's exactly going on now?
That's
As
what
my friend just vanished and the thrall is flickering.
that's what your perception roll has told you.
Like, what else is in the room? Are there some stairs? Is there a window I can jump out of in the back?
You can, if you leave, the thrall will attack you.
I'm gonna go for it again with my soul knife then.
Okay, go for it.
The 16 hit.
Yes.
All right, and that's 1d8.
How much damage do you do, Gnome?
I do 4.
Okay. The thrall vanishes into a specter of like glinting light and turns into a portal.
Wow. I
Do you walk through the portal or do you attempt to go find your friend?
look around and say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Choo. Jump through the portal.
As you appear from the portal, you hear as a pod door opens and you're now on a spaceship.
Huh? back in space? Huh. Whose ship is this? Why did Thor have a space portal in his stomach? Does not compute.
Do you want to make a perception roll in your new surroundings?
Oh yeah.
Give me a perception roll.
So 19.
Okay.
Ooh,
This seems like a medical ship. But the thing that catches your eye first, before anything, is this mirror, not a mirror, this window. And as you look outside of the window, you see the sun flashing. And as soon as the sun starts to flash, the room starts to glow red and warning symbols start popping up everywhere. And you hear warning, warning, imminent danger, sun due to go supernova in 5 minutes. Please evacuate the facility.
What? 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 Come on, man.
Yes, sun is due to go supernova in 5 minutes. 4 minutes and 59 seconds as the countdown starts to go off.
This is some known bullshit.
But as you also, what you notice that there's other pods around you. Do you choose to open one of the pods? You can either open the pod or you can run.
Can I make a perception check to check the pod to see if available one, if there's one available for me to get into without?
No, you can out of these pods. It's like a stasis pod.
it's not like an eject pod. It's a stasis. Yeah, like Marcus said, a stasis pod.
Well, at least I can dye my sleeve. Yeah, I'll open one up.
This one, the first one you find is empty.
I get in and I close down.
So you're gonna go back. Okay. You're gonna return back to stasis. You're not gonna leave the ship.
It's about to die.
You can still escape. You have time to escape.
All right, then I close the pod and I look for an escape pod.
Okay, so you need to find a map so you can find your way off of the ship.
All right.
We're gonna go back into the inside. So you've now, Jerome, Jerome, you've now made it to the caverns.
You sure this is the place?
Yes, the same scars on the floor.
That's ominous. You sure these are bandits you heard of?
He pulls out a stick of dynamite. This is just in case, things go sideways.
Oh. Well, then lead the way, sir. I light a torch of my own and follow him in.
As you guys approach inside of the cave, the torches go out once again.
Ominous. I
Hissing
draw my rapier.
and clicking. And you see these green eyes looming in the back and in the front.
Well, Sheriff, either you're here with me again in the darkness or I'm gone like last time.
Want to light a torch to see if he's still here?
I light a torch.
The sheriff is still here. Ah, changed it up slightly, but he gets mauled slightly after you light the torch.
I run.
As you approach the entrance of the cave, actually, this time you make it out of the cave.
I look back at the cave. I kind of like kneeled over, catching my breath. I throw my fucking torch on the ground. I like snuff my torch out and toss it back in my bag, and I'm just like, fuck.
As you snuff out the torch, green eyes come approaching out of the cave.
I look up at them, and I just back away. What the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Certainly not a bandit.
It places and clicks and starts to walk towards you slowly and menacingly.
I kind of raise my hands up as I back away. How
And
close am I to the horses?
2 squares away.
10 feet.
20 feet.
I'm going to continue to back away and keep my eyes on it as I move towards the horses.
You get away and you head back into town. And as you're heading back into town, you notice a man stumbling out of the tavern drinking a giant bottle of blood.
You gallop into town. Do I know he's drinking blood for sure?
Yeah, because red wine isn't this
Not
dark.
when it flows down your mouth, you know.
Well, shit. He said he just came out of the tavern. I freaking jumped off I like kind of get close to the tavern, jump off the horse I'm on, and rush into the tavern. I bump into him in my haste
So,
to get inside.
careful with the blood, eh?
Sorry, sir. I've seen things. I need a drink. First inside the tavern.
A drink, eh? We can drink for free if you drink with me.
Whoop.
To him, I give kind of a small smile. You offering ale, sir?
No one dares to cross one of part of my crew, eh? We drink as much as we want. We take what we want. Tis the way of our pirate life before, and will always be in our future.
I kind of give him a quizzical look for a moment. Who might you be, sir? You don't seem from around these parts.
Nice. My name is Lord Silver, but you may call me Captain Crunch since you don't know me well enough, eh? Captain of a previous ship. It's gone now. But I will be off this soulless forsaken rocks in.
A lord, eh? Tell you what, my lord, if I may. You buy me a pint and perhaps I join your crew. I grow tired of these arrangements. Or area, if you will.
Let's see how you drink, eh? Let's hear stories of your previous past and of mine. A vampire can drink all night. Hope you can hang with one. You're part of the crew, you understand? It's for the blood.
I give him a gracious bow and gesture my hand towards the tavern door. After you, my lord, Captain.
You'll make a fun adjustment, eh? I kick the door open again.
Can you please stop kicking my door?
I give you that there look. A pint of whatever he wants, and you know what kind of blood I want. We're gonna be here a while.
You guys drink for a while as the night fog begins to roll back in. And all of a sudden you hear scratching and gnawing at the door.
Of the tavern?
Yes, at the tavern. Yes.
Okay, I have one question. How lit am I at this point?
Oh, you're drunk.
I'm that lit. Okay.
Yeah, the rats that big around here, eh? They need a killing too. More blood to be feasting upon, eh?
At this time of this scratching, I have a moment of sobriety where my eyes just shoot open. I kind of sit up straight. I don't turn around. I just kind of take in a deep breath and grip my mug of ale tightly.
As you do that, you see green eyes in the window of the tavern. And then you hear a giant crack as you see a thrall coming from up the stairs.
Oh, I mean, would we both see or just Galleon? We both see or just Galleon?
Oh no, you would see this.
Oh, okay. So I spit on some blood and say, "Fucking shit, eh, Blimey."
I throw my mug of ale at it and draw my rapier. I'm not going down like last time.
I hear last
Let's roll our initiative, gentlemen. You guys will roll with disadvantage because you're drunk.
Fuck. What kind of disadvantage? How much? How less?
Take the lowest.
God damn it! I got a 9. That's what I get.
I got 13. It didn't work out that well either.
16 and a.
Roll again.
That is an 8 plus. That is still plus my initiative bonus. So that is an 8 plus a 3. So 11. I got an 11 more, dude.
Okay. Say that one more time. He's answering a question.
Oh, I got 11.
Okay, Isaac, what did you get?
13.
You have to roll again and take the negative, the worst number.
Oh, sorry. 17.
Yeah. Okay. So 13. You guys go first.
Aye. Yeah. I got my own armored strike. I'm gonna go pounce right at it. I say, "Filthy creature, how dare you cross me tonight?" 60. Wait. That's before the bonus. Cool, 21. All right. Good.
What was that?
Yep, I'm rolling. 3, 6.
Okay.
I take a nice chunky little blood real quick, you know. I drink it and I spit some outwards.
Do you heal off of the blood that you drink?
I heal off the piercing damage from the blood that I drink, yes.
Okay. So just keep that in mind when you attack.
I don't think is that added to my total health if I'm already at full health?
It's not added to your
I don't
total
think
health.
so.
It says I regain hit points equal to the piercing damage of the bite. So I think if I don't have max health, I don't heal anything.
Yeah, no. You don't overheal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, we're okay right now.
So like remind me, because like when we were playing the first fight
Yeah.
and you hit bite, you were supposed to heal.
No, I was at full health, and you basically fucking one shot me with your 2 strike, bro.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I know you multi attacked me. That's what brought me down.
Okay.
Like, also, I wanted to know if I can actually use this since I have my monk martial arts. When I do an attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon, which is my vampiric bite, I can make one unarmored strike as a bonus action. Can I do another vampire attack?
Yeah.
Right.
I can make bite to death.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! All right. Well then, it's like first time that's fine. All right, 11, 12, 13,
Are you gonna
14.
do it now?
Yep. Here's my bonus action for my attack.
Okay.
So 16.
16 hits.
Yup. And 6 more.
Okay, give me a hot second. Whoa, you won't take your turn.
Okay, with blood squirting down like my face, Say this will be a glorious feast.
I just kind of go. I'm kind of wowed by what I just saw, but at the same time, like, well,
You dealt
there's
12
things
damage,
every
right?
day.
Yeah.
Go get him, Captain.
I believe
He
it.
said, it was,
It is your
Yeah,
turn, Jerome.
"Oh, it's my turn." Let's see how far away from him am I? It's not that
Oh, you just
far.
did a bite, so I'm assuming like he went up the stairs to bite it.
Yeah, I lunged at it, my vampire style.
So you need 20 feet.
Okay, that's cool. I can make it there. I'll go up and I'll go to like I'll go around him to like behind him a bit, and I will attack. Especially since he's getting bit. Dungeon dice roll. That is 11 plus 5, so 16.
16 hits.
Sweet. Right, with my rapier. That is 1d8 plus 3. Where's my d8? There you go. Go! Dungeon dice roll. That is a 3, so 6 damage. As I stab him in his back. Wait. Hold up. I am behind him.
Yes, you are, sir.
And he's big.
Yeah, boy.
That comes in.
Okay.
Bury my shit through his back. So
How
that
much?
is another d6.
Okay.
Go. Dungeon dice roll. Wait. Can I, Marcus? Does my sneak attack? Can I use my sneak attack? I forgot to fucking ask that shit.
Yeah, no. I'll give it to you.
Oh.
You're getting
Okay.
used to your new characters.
Okay, so that's a 3. Because do I have an advantage?
You don't have advantage though. You can get your sneak attack, but you don't have advantage.
No. I'm asking, do I have advantage?
No. I'm giving you the sneak attack.
Oh, then no, I get the 3. No. I only get the 3 damage then.
You have to have advantage.
For now. Technically, I have to have advantage or flanked.
Okay, so we know for next time. Well, yeah, so we'll know for next time. Because technically Isaac is biting him.
Yeah.
Wait. I don't need an advantage. Nope, never mind. My shit hits. Because you don't need an advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that enemy is incapacitated. Actually, scratch that. You may be right. Let me see. You don't need an advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet. So yeah, I can use my sneak attack because Isaac's in front of him.
Nice.
So
Go for
my
it.
1d6. I'm not gonna count that one. That fucking banked off the other fucking dice. So that is 2 damage, so 5 damage in total. I fucking stab him in the back with my fucking rapier.
It is my turn. So try to one-shot both one of you.
Hold him down, Captain.
Holding it down, island. You love me true. Doing
So that 3 misses.
nice.
That 16 hits Isaac. Since you're biting me.
16?
16.
All right.
And then I get to roll my D4 plus 2. That is 5.
Okay. Fuck it.
Captain, whoa.
And my final attack. That's a 3.
Haha. Yes. Yes.
It is now your turn, vampire.
I haven't seen me own blood in some ages. This will be a fight, eh? I hold it down with another vampiric bite. Lunger. Oh, so close to being a 20. So fucking lucky. Dude, it's 19 to hit. Alright.
19.
3, 6. And I heal 3 because I heal my piercing damage. And it's just the first one. So the first hit 6. 1, 2,
So you hit for 6.
yeah. And then we're doing the second one because of my monk. Fisticus, whatever, blood pipe. We'll just call it my own vampiric bloodlust. I don't truly understand the monks and their peacefulness nature. 13, 16, 17, 18, 20 total.
Shit.
Okay, 20 hits.
Yup. Where's my fucking D? 4. Just had it. 4. Wait a minute. Where'd it go? Where did I put it? Wait. What the fuck? I lost my D4. It was literally in my hand. Whoa. Where'd it go, dude? What the fuck?
Do you want me to roll a D4 for you?
What the? Me, like,
I got my Yennefer's, so you know.
yeah, but I'm using my. How did that disappear? Whoa.
Almost lost a D4 earlier.
Yeah, how did that? Fuck, dude. But I rolled it into my case. Alright. Fuck it. Send it. Roll it on yours, Marcus, real quick. On your Yennefer one. Might as well. Sure.
Let's see. Yennefer's just hot tonight. That's 2.
2 plus 3 for my piercing. So if you take 5, and then I heal 3. Tight.
So-
I drink the blood.
As you go to drink its blood, it starts to flicker.
Yeah.
No, the thrall starts to flicker.
I try to bite it again as it flickers.
Like, you know how like a tape skips?
Yeah.
It starts skipping like that. It is your turn, Jerome.
I kind of like raise an eyebrow. What the hell's going on? And I freaking try to stab it again with my rapier.
Okay,
So I will. What? What'd you say, Mark?
go for it.
Okay, damn. Let's do this. That is a 15 plus.
15 hits.
Oh, okay.
It has
So
a 12.
that is
As long as we stay over 12, we're good.
8. I will use this D8. Ugh, that is a 4 plus 3, so 7 damage.
Nice.
It fizzles and cracks as light begins to pierce from it.
The hell?
It turns and looks at you, Jerome.
Wait, I'm not crazy, eh? Bloody thing. Right?
I stare at it in horror. What the hell are you?
To runner now. So evens are odds I stay, evens are run.
Oh.
Okay. The thrall turns and swings at Jerome.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
The thrall turns and swings at you, Jerome. With a nat 1.
Oh shit, how does this play out?
You can slip on the blood. Fucking nat 1, dude. Hell yeah.
As it goes to swing, its claws. As it goes to swing, its claws get stuck in the floor of the steps.
I stare down at it, eyes widen, and I smile. Tough break, huh?
I laugh. Stupid things suck now. Let us feast. This kill is ours. Shall I, Alright, wait. What did you say? You was on that one?
Technically stuck.
Right. Let's Is it still my turn? I end.
It is the vampire's turn.
Oh, alright. And it's stuck in the
Yeah.
floor, right? So I get advantage for this?
Yes, I'll give you advantage.
I like more of its blood off my hand. Oh, house, the floor. Like, let's see for that. One is 12, 13, 17. 7, 1. Second one is not 10. 14. All right. Fuck yeah. Fuck it. I'll take 17. Take that. First hit.
17 hits.
Yeah. 5. And then I'm going to do my monk, whatever passive thingy. My blood frenzy, as I call it for me. Another vampire bite. I'm going to fucking feast on this one tonight, dude. I'm ripping right through the arms, ripping through everything. You are 20 total for that hit.
So how much damage do you deal?
Though I'm at full health, so I'm not healing anything right now.
No, I mean, how much damage do you deal to me?
Oh, 1 second. 2, 4, 5. Another 5. So 10 total?
10 total?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it starts glowing a dark green light.
But yet it's still bleeding normally.
It's still bleeding.
Interesting. This is freaking me out, man. Freaking my character out. He doesn't understand. He's in a nice blood frenzy, but still it gets shinier and shinier.
Jerome, it is now your turn.
It's my turn?
Yes.
I don't know what's going on, Captain.
Me either.
But we gotta take care of this thing.
Might as well kill it and see. We might be the surprise at the end of it. We might not. Who knows?
Okay, that is
Always
an
adventure.
8. So I got a 13.
Nice.
Alright. There's my D8. Oh, damn it. That is a 6.
Nice.
6 damage.
Fuck no. That's 9.
Oh, I apologize, Mr. 9 damage.
Sorry, I was eating.
It shimmers and shatters into a portal.
To a portal?
A portal.
Oh,
And that is where we're going to end it for tonight.
all right.
I got lucky with that roll.
That's cool.
I wasn't expecting an auto gnome.
That's